Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of the Pathfinder Adventures of Twinkle Nuts. Lots of cool stuff going on, I think kind of cool stuff, a little bit of lore, a lot of lore. I wanted to bring some quick stuff to your attention. I noticed that my face, my ugly smug, is blocking certain parts of the screen, specifically dialogue options. I didn't realize this until I was editing, and the reason episodes 2 and 3 were blocking dialogues because I kind of recorded all of that at the same time. So that will be fixed in future episodes starting in episode 4. Lastly, for editing, most of the editing went okay, but I think it will be it's been a little difficult for me being an inexperienced editor and trying to learn how to edit like more of the entertaining parts, like the dialogue and the story, compared to the more boring parts like learning how to play the game, equipping which items, and someone who's just inexperienced at that part of the game too. It's been a little difficult, so it might be a little bit jumpy at certain times, but at the very least the story is still intact, at least in my opinion it is. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy what I did do, and hopefully I'll see you around. Enjoy this episode of Twinkle Nuts, the adventure of Twinkle Nuts. All right, guys. Yo, I am excited about this, guys. I'm excited about this game. We're gonna be in this game definitely for quite some time, but it's going to be fun. There's so many spells, and I don't know what the story is gonna be about, but looks like it's gonna be tons of fun. All right, what are we trying to do? An item of interest of craftsman. A merchant would pay well. If I recall, let me go check. And there's the holy sword. Angel sword we were looking for. Pretty easy to find. Prize those two overlooked. Day 15. Month of Rodus. 8th year 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Twinkle Nuts feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Tarundula reopens and weeps Scarlet. But there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Twinkle Nuts' heartbeats quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this tribute mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their treacherous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitor and pay dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. While I still have strength, I must. While I recognize the foreign origin of these thoughts, Twinkle Nuts intutes that he can control them somehow. Let's try to. Heal the wounded girl. We are a cleric after all. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scenes before Twinkle Nuts. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Larell, you overcooked the cake. You said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors were going to make an awesome cake. An angel cake of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? Did you actually make angel cake?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic glowing, golden-winged angel gazing into the distance. His face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. "Only if you are willing, and only if you're ready. There's no going back." "Don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is too more important. You take care. It is near. The cake is almost done." There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into emotion. Something massive appears from within its depth. A vague shadow, an outline. A nightmare comes to life. A wave of doses chirruping, and rustling emanates from the shadow. The sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Alright, 1. Will 10. But Twinkle Nuts is determined to fight off the illusion, knowledge, arcana, but Twinkle knows how to resist malign influences this, no matter its origin. 3, and Twinkle does nothing to fight it. We'll go with this one, since this one seems a little more niche than the other two. Succeeded at a knowledge arcana check. All right. The force of the attack, the originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Twinkle Nuts is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision of memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow features starkly resembles those of the Sakari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster hand is wrapped around the throat of one they call Laurel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? Oh, that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven. 22 experience. Continue. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of one called Laurel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before his enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam. Through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl. Releasing his grip on Laurel's throat, the angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword with his last burst of strength, plunging it into the rock. Twinkle Nuts senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. Kill me, monster. This I know, but one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Twinkle Nuts does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Twinkle Nuts' chest fades away. Oh, I bet they're blazing away elsewhere too. The edge of the scarlet wound closes, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Twinkle Nuts sees the flaming sword in his hands. Whoa, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looks like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Twinkle Nuts senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. Close.
Hey, are
Twinkle
you
Nuts.
right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Amode. Okay.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
How? I used my eyeballs because apparently you guys suck at finding swords that were just 20 feet away from you.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the members of Laurel, the angel who died here.
L'Oreal? That really was L'Oreal? The angel from the legends.
L'Oreal? Oh, whoops.
The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You.
Who watches you with suspicion?
Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser.
Like nods towards you.
Clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him.
Different, yes.
With the angel's name
of course I'm different. I think most people are different than you two. You two are kind of, let's be real, you guys are freaking freaks.
Damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Of course it doesn't.
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kind of need it.
Maybe.
Sorry, I crack jokes
No,
when I
just
get nervous. And when I'm upset. And when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
Awesome.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
You are crazy. I mean, just look at you. Boom!
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Twinkle nuts.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Have you never seen the sun? Oh man, you definitely, you live in a cave quite literally, don't you?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Canabras, got it.
We'll take the short route. Well, the only...
Awesome. Where people pitch in to help look forward and the collapse soon in the mine.
No, what is that?
Oh, hey, we got him in our group. I don't know if I want him in my group, though. You can have 6 characters in your group. That's quite impressive.
Save the last one for me.
Hey, look! Your sister, one dog.
The inheritor, guide my
What can she do? What can this guy do? Alright, so they're both archers. Got it.
No match for me.
Yeah. Let's do it. Oh! We got a buttload of them. Ooh. Guy exploded. Easy. Easy game. Easiest game I've ever played. Good. Oh, okay, I thought she was gonna say, or die trying. I'm like, no.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, small earth elemental? That sounds cool.
I'll just sit here.
Holy crap!
Don't worry about me.
You just got rocked on. Dude, she just got totally destroyed. Alright, so now what happens? Okay, so she gets 1 point of health afterwards. Cool.
No reason to pause.
You can trust me.
Can I? Where's my guy? Difficulty class. Only positive causes a burst that heals all living creatures. Cool. And then I guess we just do it again.
Together we stand.
Only you deserve
Open your heart
my
to me.
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't have her thing. Okay. We'll keep the last one just in case we get a big
I found something.
Good for you. Wow. I wanted to cure like ooh. Okay. So we probably want to give that to my guy. Am I not allowed to use it? Spells available to Twinkle nuts and yeah. What? Oh, because okay, that's why. Wait. All right, let's get across. Where are we? Apparently we left behind some loot, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Usually games like this, the loot you leave behind is
The
just
heartbeat quickens.
They'll beg me to stop.
cool.
You won't survive me.
Yes!
Endure this.
Dude, she's getting rocked on. Who's Lane? Which one is Lane, by the way?
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
You're Lane, right? Okay, Lane is the guy. Okay, I was thinking it was the elf chick.
What's that there? Let me draw the first blood.
Into the fray!
Uh-huh.
This'll leave a bruise.
And you are just getting rocked on. Alright. Aniva deals 10 damage to the giant spider. Oh, and even gives you the results. Oh, that is so nice. Who's Aniva? It's the... Oh, it's literally the chick we can't control. So she was using a longbow. She threw a 1d8 plus 3 and it ended up being 5. So she ended up rolling a 2 on that. And then she ended up rolling a 2d6. Oh, wow. So she can do lots of damage there. That's like 20 damage potentially. Ooh, cutscenes. Oh, now the spider lady is going to talk to me. Linda glances at Lane, who is fixing his flipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes gloom from beneath her blood. Listen here. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are still the only two people here who see things clear. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the lights of heaven to soul. Why? Lane is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendant of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. My dad leans closer. Her pupils dilating. Whoa. I've been here. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. If you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and the soft sea in the distance that seem to rise and fall with them. One dad looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if the crowd of ill-prepared fighters bursts into the maze with no idea where they're going. All because Lane believes a glowing sword will solve all of her problems. Lane. I don't know how to make her voice. Wanda grimaces and a guttural husky snarl flares in her throat. He wants to play hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his word to heart and follow him where he leads. Don't you want to save the kids in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lane's the only one who benefits from these foolish child's games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life when Doug slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. Don't show the chief the light. I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Oh, Mongrel's a person? Or is that... No, okay. Never mind. Mongrels it's a group of people. I would much rather do turn-based for this. Your first impression of the Mongrels is a squiddly dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes match you from the gloom, and deformed shadows sloping into huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are preparing fishing nets. All the scenes of normal village life, but tense and spitty haze in the air. A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows and limps, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. And you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts. That, while the others gleams with moisture. Uplanderish. Eh? Oh, he's Canadian. Well, this explains everything in this village now. End timish are upon us. Indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lane points at you. He had a vision, now the angel sword together with the light to heavens are somehow inside him. Ooh, inside me. Deep inside me. Gather the tribe! Anyone who can hold a weapon, the young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Lane, always dreamy, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you trouble. Your eyes, you up and down. Ah, Uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lane trusts people that because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lon? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Phil points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prime as a peacock, just like me. Phil laughs. She's not good. Too many uplanders. She's not good. She's not right. What are you up to, y'all? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. I will help you find the mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Last, someone talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light. It will scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Lane drops into his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Soul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. All right. Now I have to side with one person or the other. Can I just like show him like, yo, yeah, man, I got this sweet light. Just boom. Lane speaks the truth. Boom. Look how fancy I am. The heavenly flame fires to life as you unspoken command. Bright pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through the stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is so deep. Phil is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. It was true. The angel did not forsake us. No. He came back from the dead. Lane gives a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is different, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all the time you would support him. Has it you like an angry cat? See these fishermen, these hunters, these Huska men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessing angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiots! You see the bright light, and now you think even the maze is no match for you. You always think the was one do. We're not on. Oh wait, we're not on our own in this anymore. We got allies. Well, a couple, at least. But one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lon. But we're nothers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yeesh. But they all come. They will come for the light. Wait, Lane. Wait. Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope for more than a few hours that is the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Only grits her teeth in silence. Can you talk to characters? Ooh, hey, we can level up. Where am I supposed to rest? Eh? I want to ask you for a question. Can I clarify? Are we uplanders, prisoners, or guests here? Tell me about the mongrels. Well, we're the Crusaders under the ground, the children of the first Crusaders. Ruin touches everyone. Look at us. We are all marked by it. The uplanders didn't like it. They drove us down here. But we have a secret. Phil's one good eye twinkles slyly. We're waiting. When the shield maze polish, that is the end of our lives down here. We will go up to the surface to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. Tell me about one dog. Ah, one dog. Our beauty, our huntress. Who is more skilled than one dog. They're braver fighters, yes, but brave doesn't mean unskilled. We're skilled. One dog is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. The others listen to everything she has to say. Tell me about Lane. Lane. Phil makes a vague gesture. He's not one of us, no, not one of us. His father was one of us, but his mother, no. They took him up to the surface. They ruined him as a child. They came back, but he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes, but he feels trapped down here. But you can't go up there either. She's not safe. He went and last are gone. Thank you for your answers. What are you gonna do now? The messenger swept. He's rather all the tribe, all of them. The angel's light is with us, so we will follow it. Now you go, eat, and rest. We're prisoners. Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. Gosh. Cool. Awesome. Of course I'm gonna pick this one. Now what do I do? Persuasion. What if I just do that? Looks good. I think. Complete. Where do you go to rest? Where do you go to rest? 'Cause I definitely need to rest. I mean, look at her. A human face at last, and I thought I'd be gazing upon the twisted visage of these troglodytes for the rest of my life. Elder man inexpensive, but not Ostentatious clothes approaches. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gurm. Yes, that's Worm. Now I've heard of me. If you spend any time at all in the city, I have a business purpose. Your name tells me nothing. And truly, I freshly arrived in the city then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived, the city's been raised to rubble. So that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Nabras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives pissing from one ball to the next, but the Gurm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know! You see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Had any festival delicacy? You have Horgus Gurm to thank for that. What kind of problem is it? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out to the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there is anything left of it. I'm a moderate potterish man. I don't mind relying on the help of a person who has the favors of the gods, especially with so many demons lurking around. Yes, you are strong. It will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves and playing as scouts. My preparation to see them. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coin. Yes, 1,000. 2,000 gold. Proceeded. Added Hugger's gaze. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Well, make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall stay here in the village. We have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. Yes. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Who had that conversation?
What's on your mind?
Amelia?
I wonder.
Where do you
Are we
want
Open
in
your
trouble
heart
yet?
to me.
But isn't my guy like the best at those conversations? How does one rest? Where does one rest? Can you go in here? In these buildings or no? Oh, there it is. Hub for resting. Ah, here it is. Okay. Here we go. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warned Aniva and the old guy won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Lane looks around. Everything's going as planned. But one thing's bothering. My dag's gone. First thing I see when I wake up is your hit is not the best start to the day. I don't think that's evil. I think that's just you being an asshole. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she tries to deny it. I'm just gonna pretend that we read all this. You there! A tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous one smiled broadly at you, showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. Yo, from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me dry. Let's trade. Let's trade! Yeah, let's trade. Trade with me. What can I get? What's this? Scroll of Heroism. And I'm done trading. Matter of fact, I think a lot of people here. Is there a way to organize this stuff? Like, why can't I put it down here? Oh, because it's a wand. Okay. I guess that's why. I guess we gotta go. Where's the Chief Soul? And yeah, is now the ending of episode 3. If you guys have made it this far and you're like, hey, I kind of want to see more episodes of this, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, where I will be releasing all sorts of RPG stuff like Pathfinder and Let's Play series. Like I said in the beginning, you will see the face of mine moved. I think I'm going to put it somewhere in the top left. I'll have to look to see where would be a good place. I'll make the screen a little bit smaller. all sorts of good stuff to help you guys be able to read so you guys aren't as lost in the story as I will be. I am a buffoon. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you think you have friends who like RPGs or tabletops or D&Ds like Pathfinder, let them know. Till next time.